Do you need it? Do you not need it?
Clothes. Do you need it or not?
Excess?
Pants.
Necessity?
Or luxury? Pants. Luxury or privilege? Okay, I think it's recording already.
It is.
It is
But
that was recording.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Oh, got the red square.
Yeah.
Okay. You start first.
Why I start first when you message me this morning?
Okay, so this morning I was like, today got parent-teacher meeting. Oh, I'm going to meet
That
this.
was the...
Yeah. You must understand, I work from home. There are no events. This is like a gala.
It's like, how will Madam Pay?
Yeah, Madam Pay.
How will Madam Pay perceive me?
Yeah, like, I feel that it will affect how she perceives my child. Does it not? You were a teacher once. Have you ever judged a parent by its cover?
Very often. And then after that,
Very often, yes.
and then after that, they open their mouths and just like,
Those clothes don't conceal nothing.
exactly.
Nampak aja kelas, tapi tak kelas. Yeah. So anyways, this morning I was like, okay, I have a parent-teacher meeting. What should I wear today? Then I just wear normal stuff. I was like, hey, come on lah, don't be kental lah. You don't get to go out often. You oversized shirt and jeans. Or like oversized t-shirt and jeans.
Okay.
Depending how adventurous I feel.
Shirt,
It's
a
like,
t-shirt.
I feel adventurous. I should wear a t-shirt. Ooh.
Then after that,
Yeah, so then I was like, what do I want to wear? Then I called Nusaiba in and she was trying to pick out clothes for me. Then she's like, yay, Mak can wear normal clothes today. I said, what do you mean by normal clothes? And I said, the clothes that you used to wear when you go to work.
oh,
Which-
see, it's very interesting because normal to you was oversized shirt, jeans, but normal to her was your
my work clothes.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay. Then looking at all the clothes, macam, oh my god, apa ni? Baju ni semua, what's going on? Why is everything black?
Okay, when you say what's going on, what do you mean what's going on?
Macam, it's either that dia punya colour is all black, which is, there's nothing wrong with it lah. But macam,
I thought it's like black is your thing.
but black is also the thing that always make people ask me like, this one got discount or not at shops. I was like, this one got L, size L. I don't know, I don't work here. But because I'm always in black, somehow, or like, the other day I was at Starbucks. That was the first time. Usually it's clothing shops, but the other day was the first time I got it at Starbucks. I was getting up and then the person asked me where should she put her plates and her cup after she's done. So I had to point her to the return tray.
I like how you don't even try to explain.
Yeah.
You just like,
It's just there. Ihsan. Yeah. So it's like, okay, it's my fault lah. I always wear black. Why else you to only wear black? So then, okay, let's be adventurous. And then I ended up picking out a lot of blues. So it's either like blacks, blues. I used to be all white. Macam white, a lot of white
Really?
shirts. Yeah. White shirts with jeans, white shirt with khakis.
okay, then what happened?
Then I stopped wearing white because white made me look so big.
Oh.
I was like, macam, besar kau dah besar kau pakai putih kau dah macam
Is it just
momok.
you? Is this just you? I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
Apa ni momok putih?
I imagine momok is putih. Yeah. So I was like, so
I
for
like that
many
this is recorded, so you can hear your thoughts
I know.
in third person.
I mean, I've always felt that people have the privilege of hearing me speak. This time,
Like my beautiful
that
brain.
I'm being recorded. I get to hear myself speak. Like finally. Then so it has been many years since I wore like white shirts. You realize in university I had a lot of white tudung, white shirt, white t-shirt. But like after Iman, I just steered away from white.
That part where you said you open your cupboard and you saw like blues. Like seriously, Laila, I heard this in uni. I heard this post uni. I heard this now. It's like obviously you like those colours.
Yeah. No, but now so there are some. There's like one pink, and you know which pink?
I know.
It's the
The
pink
Zara
shirt. Then there's
striped
like a
shirt.
few whites now, but like a few blues, but a lot of black. So then I was like, hey, apa sih? I feel so uninspired lah. So macam, and then okay, so the colour is one thing, then the cuts. So I think I'm inclined to a kind of, in terms of macam visually, when I look at something I like this kind of stuff, is macam those straight looking stuff or boxy looking things.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but it's just whether I have the right body
frame.
type lah, or frame for it. So these days I feel like I don't have the body type to pull off like macam, you know, very fitted sweaters, or like is it sweater or jumper or pullover
Okay.
it's a pullover, right? Yeah, pullover. That used to be my staple back when my size was a single digit, but now my size is double digit, closer to 20.
It's like telling you my number without telling you my number.
Yeah. So like now I obviously dah tak boleh, you know, nak kena sedar diri kan. So like obviously cannot wear stuff like that. But then the stuff that I can wear, which I feel like I can wear for my frame, I don't like.
Okay,
You
understand.
know, I don't like.
I get you, girlfriend.
So it's like macam aku nak accept my body for what it is right now, you know. Tapi at the same time aku tak nak accept. Yeah.
I get what you mean. Because I'm also, you know, I'm a mother figure now. Literally.
I hate that it's taken with a negative context. It's like father figure is like, wow, revered, but mother figure is like,
So, in two ways, I'm a mother figure now. There are certain things that I think I like, you know, like the whole tucked in, you know, because I think it makes me look sharper. Of course, with like a cardigan or whatever. You know, I cannot tuck in anymore because
Why?
there's this like, what do you call it? Pouch, pooch.
I
And then
think all
I'm like,
mummies have
no,
that.
macam, no, it's not flattering, but it's something that I think I am comfortable in. You know, I think it makes me look sharp, but it like, yeah lah, you need to dress for your frame, dress for your figure. It just doesn't fit. But at the same time, where do you go? So okay, I was thinking about it this morning, even penning down some thoughts about it. It's like, I think for us, there's number one, dressing as a Muslim, but make it fashion.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think these are the two main factors. And then I feel that there's the third factor is like color. And like what color scheme. Like for me, I used to wear black, and then I realized that black doesn't look good on me.
What is? How do you know? How do you know?
I don't, okay, I think for me my reference would be photos. Yeah. So when I see that when I wear pastel colors, I look, and also I guess people's reaction, because last time when I used to teach, right? Yeah, people have a lot to say about what I have to wear, and I wouldn't say that I don't welcome, like, well, that's feedback for me. At least I know, oh, okay, this color maybe makes my skin pop. I don't know, or it looks very flattering on me lah. So yeah, for like color, like I stopped wearing black and dark colors. Like I think like pastel colors, and not as if thankfully I like pastel colors, you know. So like, oh, okay, that's okay. Maybe I should, you know, try move in this direction. See, yeah, and then there's the whole like, okay, I want to look good. Like, what's my look? And for me, it's my need for order thing. It's like, I don't like one day I look like boho chic, second day I look like,
Yes.
you get what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like my clothes need to look like they belong to a collection. You get what I mean?
Yes. Yes. For me, it's like macam I need to have congruence with regards to how these clothes represent me.
Yes. Like I cannot be like old money on one day and boho chic on the second day. If I'm old money consistently. And I feel that is also very good, like when you want to make a decision as to whether you should make a purchase. You know, is this truly me? You know how sometimes when you buy clothes, right, you're like, it's so nice. And then maybe you look at one aspect on it, or maybe because it looks good on the model, and then you get it. And after you get it, it's like, oh my God, no lah, this is not me. It might be comfortable, it's not me. So that is something that I use now as like a decision making like question, you know, that like, but is it me? Yeah, but the question is, you need to define you before you even make that decision. So yeah, it's like, okay, this is what I like. So there are certain things that I like, certain styling that I like, but I feel it's not very Muslim friendly as well. You know,
Like what?
Okay, maybe I just want to talk about one of the biggest thing that I struggle with is my hijab. You know, and it's like for me, my identity as a person, I like to look kemas. I like to look neat and put together. And one of the things is that my hijab is always like tight back. You know, and I do this primarily because it's a very clean look. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you're not covering your chest. It's like not according to Sharia, you know. So that's my struggle. Like, okay, then you wear tops that are like, you know, not so revealing, you know, doesn't hug your figure so much. And then after that, you're like, oh, okay, but is this truly acceptable? But I cannot imagine myself like, you know, then there's this whole debate in my head. I cannot imagine myself wearing like a big, like, Buddha, is it they call it? Yeah, because I really feel that it's not me. Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter what's you. What's important is that you please God. You know, and then this whole thing goes in my head. It goes nowhere. It's been years and years. And yeah, do you have an answer for that?
Obviously, I don't know. That's why I messaged you this morning. My clothes.
Yeah, because I don't see that congruency when I open my wardrobe also lah. Because like, hey, there's this, there's that, there's.
Yeah. But I think the lack of congruence in the clothes in your wardrobe, right? Maybe that is a reflection of basically the kind of undecided, fickle identity that you have for yourself. At least I think that is the case for me. And when I look at my clothes, kan, there is the face nak try to be alim punya face. So that side of the wardrobe ada banyak abaya. And then there is the, you know, I cannot accept that I'm approaching 40, and then there's like a few wrongly bought skinny jeans that never gets worn, you know. And then there is the macam okay lah, let's try some new cuts, and then there's like a bunch of macam, what do you call it, culottes, which for somebody of my frame, it always ends up like super high, like it doesn't end at the right place, you know. I think for women who are more petite, who yang pakai hijab, I think when they wear culottes, it can still be at an acceptable length. But for me, it's like macam tak boleh. They have to pair it with like knee length socks, and then I'll be like, tak apa, aku punya pasal lah, aku nak pakai dengan knee length socks ke tak nak it could be my style apa. And then after 2 months of running around with crop pants with knee length socks, I realised that, what are you doing?
I'm not agreeing because I went through, but I know exactly what you mean.
Then when I look at it, I'll be like, this is a reflection of me. This is me. This collection is me. It's incoherent, it is undecided, it is fickle, and it's still figuring itself out.
Okay, I understand that it's a work in progress, but at the same time, macam, you know how when you look at stylish women, I have to say, right, for me, actually both men and women, I tend to admire older women and older men much more, like in their sense of style, and like, you know, like people like Helen Mirren, Julie Andrews. Like, you know, when I'm looking for inspiration, I realize that I end up just searching for old people. And I think more to that is because they are more settled and they've got things figured out. You know, and I hope to reach that stage. And I feel that my mom is somebody who is like that. I feel that she's just figured out, and she doesn't sway at all. Like, you know how some people like, oh, okay, so I'm going Umrah, so I have my Umrah wardrobe. No, she just wears exact same thing. You know, like how I go to the Umrah, how I go to the pasar, of course it's like various degrees of formality, but in the essence of it, the core of it is like she's got it nailed down. She knows who she is. She knows what works for her, what does not work for her. And strangely enough, I think for most of these women, right, when they show their throwback photos, like I remember looking at Helen Mirren's young photos in her younger days, I would not have admired her. You know, like what she was wearing and everything. Another person is that lady who wears a lot of jewelry. I forgot what's her name. No, she's not an actor. But anyway, she's like 100 years old, and
I think I've seen her around on IG.
I forgot what's her name. But yeah, like her in her younger days, macam okay.
Okay ni.
Her in her older days, like,
It's like, wow.
you got it.
Do you feel that for these other older women, sometimes they are compensating
For something.
For
like,
something?
Okay, so for instance, like maybe your skin is not that great.
Yeah.
Then after that, you have a lot of jewelry.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't care. Like for me, it's like it works. You know, you look good, and it's not in a sense of menunjuk-nunjuk, but it's a whole set of like they're obviously comfortable in their skin. You know, that's their identity. And I feel that largely this thing is got more to do with like your identity exercise more than anything.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, here's a fun question to wrap this podcast up. It's a very short one, right? Have you, when you watch movies, right, or when you watch TV shows, what sort of characters, I guess also like female or male, it doesn't matter, would give you style inspiration?
What sort of characters?
What sort of characters, or which characters in specifically has given you style inspiration?
Wow. Can you answer first?
Okay, because
Obviously, I have an answer, but I cannot. I have to dig.
So the reason why I asked is because I came to this conclusion one day when I was thinking to myself, and I was like, apa saja lah kau. Then I realised that a lot of the characters that I tend to want to follow in my wardrobe are the kind of characters, are not specific characters. The kind of characters is female FBI agents.
Okay.
You name it, Criminal Minds, Silence of
Okay,
the Lambs.
where is this leading?
I look at that and then I realised that macam times when I was really into black, or really into tweed, or really into like white shirt tucked in jeans, or like really
Because
into,
you're watching all these power
because I've been
women.
watching. Yeah, exactly. Then I realised, oh my god, I've been trying to dress like an FBI agent.
Actually, on that note, I think interestingly, every time I feel like I'm in a rut when it comes to my wardrobe, like yeah, that's where I would tend to, right? Like what I watch, and but the thing is, that's just it. I think the reason why I struggle so much is because there is no one model that I can just replicate. I feel that to find my look, I really need to dig deep. And padahal it's clothes only, right? Because I mean, one big factor is obviously just the fact that I wear hijab. And that already like much scales down like who you can like look up to. I mean, even if you look up in like, you know, the Malaysian scene or the Indonesian scene, like there's nobody that I would say like, oh wow, I want to be like her. So that means what does that mean? Where does it leave me? It means that I have to invent this. Dah nak kena kerja, nak kena cari, nak kena
I need
jaga
to like
anak.
come out with my own fashion sense. So many things to do.
Yeah, so hard being a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. There's no conclusion to this.
But name me one character from a movie that you look up to. One.
I don't know why, but the first thing that pops into my head is, you know, Parent Trap,
Yes.
the mother,
The
Elizabeth
stepmother or the
James,
mother?
The mother.
The mother.
It's like very classic. Like it's like a timeless
Yeah, I can
look.
imagine that for you.
You know, macam it's like so lama, but
Yeah. Hey, but there's also something about women, female characters from movies from the 90s. Something about
it's very
their sense of style.
evergreen.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's no matter which part of history you plug it to, and that's something that I like about that. That is so macam flexible. It's not time. It's not determined by time.
Yeah.
You know, it's very neutral in that sense. It's not trendy. It's just very good classic pieces that are very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the conclusion is
Tuesday when school reopens.
we will go shopping.
Yes.
We'll go shopping. Okay, bye.